Blackstone presents The Gilded Page, The Secret Lives of Medieval Manuscripts by Mary Wellesley. This book is read by Mary Wellesley. For my parents and for Fred.
God help me num handum. The words of an anonymous scribe. Good sister, of your charity, I pray remember the scribbler when that ye may. The words of an anonymous reader. If you are reading, this manuscript, at least, will have survived. Margaret Atwood. At some point in the 16th century, a girl named Elizabeth Danes wrote a threat into the pages of her book. This is Elizabeth Danes' book. He that steals it shall be hanged by a hook. The note appears at the bottom of the manuscript page, defiant, a little naughty, and full of bibliophilic feeling. I first met Elizabeth Danes through her manuscript when I was doing research in the British Library. I remember reading it and feeling the centuries dissolve. Here were the words of a fellow bibliophile from 500 years ago. It is a reminder that there have been lovers of books for as long as there have been books to love. Elizabeth Danes treasured her book and the story it contained, and she wanted to protect it. But there was also something poignant in her words. From her handwriting, she appears to have been young. I wondered what power she had. She was a young woman, perhaps a child, in a patriarchal world. Threatening potential book thieves might have been one of her few ways to assert herself. The note has a particular pathos. I discovered afterwards that it appears to be all that remains of her. She is otherwise hard to trace in the historical record. Sometimes medieval manuscripts offer up names like Elizabeth Danes, but more often they allow us glimpses of anonymous figures. Some 3 centuries before Danes wrote her threat, a monk in Worcester Priory set about making careful notes in the margins of the manuscripts in the priory's library. This scribe's handwriting was distinctive, shaky, outsized and left-leaning. Today, he is known only as the Tremulous Hand, as scholars have been unable to discover his name. He was a prolific annotator, writing around 50,000 glosses, explanatory notes, in as many as 20 manuscripts. The majority of his annotations were in manuscripts containing Old English, the vernacular language of pre-conquest England. Yet he wrote his notes in Middle English, the language into which Old English had evolved.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?